Let's have a property tour, shall we? Bryan Lebo here, and today we've got a really interesting one for you. I really like this property. In fact, I really love this property. Now, a lot of times we are out in these master plan communities, we're out in Green Valley, we're out in Summerlin, we're in gated neighborhoods. I want to show you something a little bit different, and I thought this is such a great property on the luxury market as far as a value is concerned. But then when I dug into this a little bit farther, it's beyond the value. This actually serves a multitude of options and purposes. Airbnb is virtually dead in Las Vegas because, let's be honest, who wants competition with the hotels? So it is impossible to get a license, and in fact, most of the desirable areas don't allow Airbnbs. This is one of the few properties that does have an Airbnb license, and last month they received $20,000 worth of income, which basically makes this house pay for itself if you put 20% down. So, we talked enough about the backstory. Let's get into this property because I'm really excited to show you. This is something very unique and very different for Las Vegas. So, like we normally do, we're going to start off in the kitchen, and of course we're going to start off talking about the island. So here we have this beautiful granite island. We've got a 2.5-inch edge profile, and of course you can't do modern without the obligatory waterfall return. But what's kind of neat about this one is while you do see we have seating for 4, we also have functional cabinetry on the return side of this island. So, serves a multitude of purposes. Now, getting into the kitchen a little bit farther, most of the appliances, all but one, I'll say, are KitchenAid. So here we have our built-in KitchenAid refrigerator. Coming down a little bit farther, we have a matching KitchenAid microwave oven, perfect height, really nice. And let's talk about the cabinetry. So here we have our modern shaker style cabinetry with some black hardware. Now, while the kitchen island had that granite counter surface, over here on this backside, we've got a concrete gray quartz counter surface. So really nice. Coming down here a little bit farther, love what they did with the backsplash. What was this? Montola. I believe this was Montola porcelain. So they stacked it in a vertical configuration. Really lovely. Now, the one thing that's not KitchenAid is very nice. We've got our professional ovens. We have a 36-inch Z-line with the oven as well as the stove function, and we have the matching 36-inch ventilation hood. It's that time, guys. I know, no pot filler. Oh, however are we gonna do this? Let the debate continue. Look, we're way under 3 million. We're $1 million under 3 million. So yes, we have one dishwasher, but I'm glad to say it's a KitchenAid. It's a very lovely dishwasher. Now this is kind of cool. I love what they did here with the sink. And now this home's pretty new. This was built in 2022. So there's a lot of more modern features going on here. So I love what they did with the pendant lights. This perspective here of the family room and the backyard is really neat. But I love the sink. So much more modern rectangular sink, and it's actually 42 inches wide. So really functional, really neat. All right, let's come down here a little bit farther. So first off, I'm gonna tease you because over here on the left side, this is where we have the laundry room, we have a half bathroom, and there's a garage. This is one of the coolest garages ever. An 8-car garage, RV, some really cool features. We're gonna get to that last. Behind me here, we have our pantry. So let's check out the family room. And this is the time that we have to kind of talk about the flooring. So talking about the flooring here, I love the modern look. So here we have a beautiful honed concrete tile that's an aggregate look. It gives it that real lofty modern look. And I love the way it all came together. Now, here in the family room, first off, we have like double height ceilings throughout most of this open area. So these are about 20 feet high, and it really makes the space very expansive. And I love that the kitchen and family room are really just all one living space. Really makes this a really great place to entertain and be a part of everything. Now, this media wall, I love what they did design-wise. So we'll see this later at the dry bar. But we do have this really unique leathered granite surface. Love the river that runs through it. And it's beset by this wood slatted veneer. Now, normally we see this, pretty prototypical vertical wood veneer. Here, they configured everything in this beautiful configuration. It becomes more of an art piece. Really love it. Now, okay, we gotta talk about the elephant in the room. And that is, again, modern living. You have to have this open area, this ingress egress. So this relationship is beautiful. We're gonna get to the backyard later, but we have a 16-foot slider system that comes down, and then we have a 6-foot return. So it's a 90-degree, really, really cool the way they did that. Love this space, and on a perfect day, it's just seamless indoor-outdoor living. But let's come down this direction a little bit farther, and let's check out what I was alluding to earlier, which is this dry bar area. So you can see we do have seating for 3 at the bar stool countertops. We have that same leathered granite that we just spoke about that created the media wall. And I forgot to mention, you do have a gas fireplace. How did I forget that? 72-inch, beautiful, nice fireplace. So sorry about that. Forgot to get to that. Now, again, this is the bar area. Now let's pivot over this direction real quick because this is where we started the tour at the pivot door. So this is a massive 10-foot tall steel pivot door with frosted glass for privacy. It's heavy as all can be, but it has a really nice pivot hinge, so it's easy to articulate, but really, really cool and definitely monolithic in its size. Now let's come down here because this is one of the things that really makes this property unique. So like I said earlier, this is a perfect Airbnb, depending on the situation. You know, if it's parents and the kid's gonna go out partying, that's one thing. You can also use this as like next gen. So if you have a parent living with you, this is actually an apartment that's attached to the dwelling. So this allows us access into the apartment, and then later you'll see that it has its own entrance. But let's check this out because this is really, really a unique feature. So entering the apartment, we do have the door. We've got windows that show the front of the home. And then even in this apartment, they've got their own stackable washer dryer. So again, this whole apartment is completely self-sustaining, if you will. All right, looking at the window, front of the property, and then we come down to the living area of the dwelling. So first off, we have this really cute kitchenette area. So we have the exact same shaker style cabinetry that we saw in the main kitchen. We have the same quartz counter surface that we saw on the back side of the kitchen. Undermount sink. We have an electric stove and cooktop, we have a GE microwave, and we have a refrigerator. So we have a full-fledged kitchen. Even in here, we have a nice seating area, we have a display. This is your family room kitchen area. And then over here, this is really neat. So this is a separate door that is accessible from the right side of the property. So once again, you could just rent this out, secure that door to the main dwelling, and then just have someone staying here. Let's say this is a second home and you wanted someone staying here, keeping an eye on the property. This could be their apartment. So there's a million ways that you can utilize this property to have it make sense. All right. This is the main area as far as the family room kitchen. Let's check out this bedroom area because again, how neat. This is a full-fledged 1-bedroom apartment. So coming in here, we have our bedroom area, we have a closet, and then even here we have our bathroom. What's kind of neat about this bathroom is depending how you choose to use this home, there is an external door that leads out to the backyard. So whether or not this is someone living here who's part of the family, they can go right in from the pool into the bathroom. This can become the pool playhouse. But you do have this beautiful shower that is tile. It's that skeuomorphic theme. So it's tile that looks like wood. We got a beautiful pebble shower tray and just a nice bathroom, shaker style cabinetry, as well as that concrete gray quartz. All right, now that we've seen the apartment, let's go back to basically where we started and let's check out the dining room area that's adjacent to the kitchen. So follow me down this way. All right, so over here we have the kitchen area, and then this is obviously set up to be a formal dining room. If you're not a formal person like myself, you could also utilize the space in different ways. You could easily put in French doors here and make this into like an executive office. It's already wired for a display, so you can have a television here, and you even have access for like Cat6 cable on the other side. If you wanted to make a desk, have a display across from it, it would make a great office. All right, we're gonna head this direction because this wing of the house is where the primary suite and the secondary bedrooms are. So over here on the right's the primary. We're gonna head down this direction and check out 2 of the bedrooms that are located towards the front of the home. So we've got our linen closet here, and the first of the 2 bedrooms are located over here to the right. So let's check out this bedroom real quick. So coming into the bedroom, right here we have a walk-in closet. And even in this bedroom, we have 12-foot high ceiling. So this bedroom feels very voluminous because of that height of the ceiling. Now, even display, everything's set up. Coming over here, this is kind of neat because This is basically a Jack and Jill bathroom, but what I love is that this has its own sink and vanity area, and then there's a door right here that leads us to the shower and the toilet. Both of the bedrooms have their own access to the sink vanity, and then the Jack and Jill portion goes through the shower. So let's swing out around this area. Now let's kind of check out the other bedroom so you can see how that integrates with the other bedroom. So over here, we're kind of on the side of the house. We still have the 12-foot high ceilings, and then coming over here, you'll notice we have our walk-in closet. Then over here on this side, you can see that we have our built-in vanity, and then this door right here leads us directly into the shower area. So really, really neat. All right, now that we've seen this part of the wing, follow me to the primary suite and let's see what's going on in there. Okay, now this is the entrance into the primary suite. So we kind of have this dramatic compression of space before we get to expand. So nice architectural design. So beautiful, beautiful primary suite. The walls are a little different. One of the things that I love, one of my biggest peeves, is when you have a poor orientation from the television with the bed. And I love what they did. This wall is kind of like a 45-degree to the bed. So they mounted an articulating mount for the television, so it's still directly in front of the TV, and they pushed in a 75-inch television. So someone like me really appreciates that, even on vacation. Now, right over here, we have a beautiful slider that leads us right into the jacuzzi and the pool. So if you are using the jacuzzi, you can come right in. The floors are concrete. You don't have to worry about anything and go right into the bathroom. Love this space. Love even the accent drop-down pendant lights. Really, really a nice touch. Beautiful window treatments. And there's an abundance of natural light in here to go with those 12-foot high ceilings. Now, coming down this area, we have two areas. So we have the water closet over here to the right, and then over here on the left side, we have another closet. I don't have access to it because this is like the owner's closet because this has been used as an Airbnb. Now coming into the bathroom, really, really lovely. So in this area, let's start off with the shower. So this shower, very lovely. We have 12 by 24-inch honed porcelain tile, elongated all the way to the ceiling. It has my favorite tile for the shower pan. This is Skyfall marble. I've used this before. I really, really love the way it looks, and it gives you a little grip in the shower so it's not slippery. We do have our freestanding bathtub, and we do have a window leading out into the backyard. And I love these drop-down pendant lights. Love the way they kind of use that incandescent lighting to kind of warm up a lot of the spaces here. Now over here in the bathroom on this side, here we have our double vanity. So his side over here on the right, her side denoted because of the makeup counter over here on the left. We have that same concrete gray quartz counter surface that we've seen throughout the home. Now, when we come down here a little bit farther, this is where we have the closet. It's a very, very spacious closet, custom cabinetry, really, really great. All right, now that we have seen this area, let's go back towards the kitchen area because we got to kind of wrap the inside of this up by checking out the laundry room, that half bathroom, and the garage. So follow me this way. All right, so kitchen right over here on the left side. Over here, you're gonna see right here on the right, this is our powder bathroom, or half bath. Sorry about the Victorian vernacular. Very nice, same quartz countertop, same shaker style we've seen, but I love what they did for an accent wall. They used the 12 by 24-inch concrete gray tile all the way up to the ceiling. Kind of a nice first impression when you go in there. But let's check out the laundry room because there's something really cool. I love some of the newer homes implementing this. So, you know, it's a laundry room, usually not that sexy, shaker style cabinets, nice LG washer dryer. We have the same quartz we've seen over and over, perfect. But check out the deuce wash. So if you do have a fur baby, maybe you bring your fur baby on vacation, maybe it's just part of the family like Deuce Man is. I love this. So you can actually put your puppy or whatever creature you have right up here. It's almost like a kitchen faucet. You can wash them. They're at a perfect height. Just really, really awesome, really functional. And I love that a lot of the newer homes are featuring this. All right, now that we've seen that, now it's time for one of the coolest parts of the house. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the big reasons I decided to film this one. Let's check out this garage. You know, normally I cut to the B-roll, but this is just on a totally different level. So you gotta follow me in here and appreciate this crazy garage. So this is an 8-car garage, and this is a legit huge garage. hopefully you can see just how massive this garage is. So over here, we have our oversized 2-car garage, and this houses a lot of stuff. So you have the whole home filtration system, tankless water heater. If you do have an EV, we even have the Tesla charge plug with an adapter. So everything you need in that capacity. We're gonna swing by over this direction. So come back this way, because I want you to kind of see what's going on here. This is one of the weirdest, coolest things. So depending on what your usage is, obviously this can become a storage facility. So you can cancel your storage unit and keep everything in here. If you're of a different breed, you could actually close this in and kind of make this into a really, really cool man cave. The ceilings here are double height, so it's 20 feet high, and you're about to see even higher over here on the left side. But if you kind of notice, I don't know if you can see in the shot, above us is like this loft area. So kind of a cool landing area. And again, if you wanted to make this into a man cave, you could have like a bar situated up there. And then from the landing, then we have another staircase that leads you up all the way to the roof. And on the roof, there's a massive rooftop deck. So again, you could enjoy the rooftop deck. You can even put in like a pergola up there and have a little shade. You can make that another entertaining area. I've seen plenty. Blue Heron had a community where there's tons of rooftops. They have outdoor kitchens. They have entertaining areas. Again, there's no HOA. So whatever you want to do, you can actually accomplish here without having to worry about any restrictions. So let's come down here a little bit farther because there's some really cool stuff. Over here on the right, this is the staircase that leads you up to the landing area. And then check this out. So this, I guess it's 58 feet. It seems much longer to me, but this is a 58-foot long pull-through RV station. So you have one garage door roll up here on this side, then you have another garage door roll up on the other side that you could drive straight through. So literally you could have a tour bus and park it inside of this dwelling. I can't tell you how unique that is. So if this is a consideration for someone, if this is a second home that you're going to be traveling via RV, this is literally the perfect home. And of course, you do have access to the sewer right here. You have a hose function so you can wash it. And you even have your NEMA 240 plug. So that way you can actually just plug right into the RV. All right. Hopefully you like this garage as much as I do, because this is insane. We've seen the entire inside of the property, including this garage. Now let's go outside. Let's see what's going on in the backyard and wrap this tour up. All right, guys, welcome to the backyard. I want to give you this nice perspective of the ingress and egress for the backyard. Now, over here, this structure is actually for the apartment that we saw earlier in the video. And then this was the bathroom that's attached to the bedroom. I wanted you to see this because this is exactly how whoever is staying in here can access the backyard, or anyone in the backyard can instantly access the bathroom without having to go through the entire house or go through the primary suite into that bathroom. But let's check out this area. We've seen outdoor kitchens many times, but this space is actually really special. So again, we are out here in Vegas in the desert. It does get to 110 degrees, 115. And when that sun's beating down on you, it's not the most fun. So to have this enclosed area is very, very special. So really lovely outdoor kitchen. Over here, we have a drain tub so you can put all your ice and have your beverages. But hey, what's even better than that? A full refrigerator. So you have a freezer on the top, the beer fridge on the bottom. You're good to go for all the outdoor refreshments. Really, really neat. And then we have this amazing barbecue grill by Blaze. But what's really neat is because this is semi-enclosed, so there's nowhere for the smoke to go. Love that they put in a commercial grade ventilation hood to suck up all of the barbecue smoke. So really, really cool. Even a little cutout here for the trash. And of course, we have our dining room table. So this is a really, really great outdoor entertaining area and well thought out. Now, since we flipped around, obviously now you have a different perspective on inside the property. Here you can see that 16-foot track for the slider, the returning 6-foot slat, the 90-degree composure, really neat. We still are under a massive patio cover, and I really love that there's a multitude of recessed lights. So at night, there's plenty of light up here. And this is even really neat. So right above my head here, you can see that this is denoted for a display. So you have electrical, everything that you need for internet connection as well. And guys, I said it in the last video, Costco has a 98-inch display for $13.49. So you literally can have a movie theater out back here. Really, really great for entertaining. Now let's check out a little bit more of this backyard. We're gonna discuss the pool here in a minute because we have a lot of other things I wanna discuss first. This is the slider that leads us into the primary suite, so you can see just how easy it is to go from the jacuzzi right into the bedroom. We're gonna peek out back. So remember we were talking about the garage earlier. The garage is on the far side and you could literally, there's so much room, look at this. You could pull the RV into the backyard and around and still utilize the garage space. This backyard area is larger than most backyards you're gonna find in Las Vegas, especially at $2 million. Part of that's because we're on a 2/3 acre lot. That's unheard of, and you're not normally gonna find that in one of the master plan communities, golf course communities, country clubs. That's why most people live out here, is to get a little bit more land and not have the rules since you don't have an HOA. Let's talk about the pool area. So all the flooring around here is all travertine. So it's a 12 by 24 inch laid travertine. So really lush, very nice. And this is a really cool modern pool. Again, the house was built in 2022. I'm presuming the pool was built around then. But we have a nice shelf area over here so you can actually submerge in the water and enjoy the shelf. Coming down here a little bit farther, we have our elevated jacuzzi area, oversized, really nice. We have our waterfall spill off with this beautiful tile that looks like wood. And then here we have our Baja shelf. So this is really neat. Obviously we have room for 2 change lounges, and we have our pop-up heads pushing everything, the debris into the filter, but we even have a hole here for an umbrella. So if you're like me and you don't really need to work on your tan, enjoy the shade, enjoy your drink in the pool, and call it a day. Guys, I don't know about you, but I think this is one of the greatest values you're gonna find for $2 million. You know, in the luxury space, this is just an incredible option. So look, you could certainly just move in, enjoy it as an owner occupant. You can have, you know, a parent living there, a child that's in college living there. You can rent the apartment space out. You could use this as a second home, or you even have that option as an Airbnb. So this is a very flexible property, and I really wanted to show this to you because this is something that you don't normally get a lot of attention to in Las Vegas. Guys, special thanks to the listing agent for allowing me to film this spectacular property. I hope you guys appreciated this video, a little bit something off the beaten path. Please be sure to like this video because it really helps the algorithm. Please be sure to subscribe because we all love subscribers. I will see you guys all in the next video. Deuces.